Here we are, one more Wednesday, and here we've got the last of the surrounding towns around Edmonton. We're going to talk today about what it's like to live in Beaumont. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, good morning, Josh. Yeah, Beaumont's a pretty awesome little spot, actually. It's just south of Edmonton, just a short little commute outside of Edmonton, about 10 to 15 minutes, really close to the airport. So it is a great little commuter spot if you're, are working in that south quadrant of the city, or maybe you access the airport a lot. Beaumont is mostly known, it's a real French heritage, and it has a lot of French events. Definitely one of the most French parts in Alberta, definitely in Edmonton for sure. So what do you do in Beaumont? So one of the most famous things that we have here in Beaumont is this church. I think the first time it was built was around 1895-ish. 1918, it actually burnt to the ground. So they rebuilt it the following year at the staggering cost of $30,000. It sits on about 30 acres, and it's really the center of the town. It sits on the highest part of the town. You can certainly see this church from all areas of the town as well. So that there is probably one of the most common sort of focal points or things that you'll see about Beaumont inside of this town. So enough about the church. What else is there to do in Beaumont? Beaumont houses, it's Canada's longest running all Canadian music festival. As you can see here, started in 2008. It's still running. I was actually just by the site a couple days ago. We just finished it. It's a great little festival, all Canadian, and it's definitely usually quite packed, and usually the weather is favorable for us. So that's something else that's really known for its arts campaign. So you're thinking of going to Beaumont for the music fest. What are you going to eat? It's a great little story about Chartier. Chartier started as a Kickstarter actually in 2015. And they were, I think, the most funded campaign in Canada. And I think they were the first funded campaign here in Alberta for a restaurant. COVID kind of was hard on us. Coming out of COVID, food prices rise. And they almost had to go to business, actually. And then a local couple from Beaumont stepped in. Sounds like they gave them some extra money, and then their reservations were booked solid. So they are still open. This is a great little restaurant. People come from Edmonton, all over, actually, Alberta to eat here. Fabulous French food. They have an amazing bakery. So even if you can't get in for supper, you can always stop and grab something from the bakery on your way out of town, or as you're maybe just walking the street. You know what? You ate a bunch of food. You need to work out. What are you going to do? Beaumont has a brand new sport and rec center, has some nice indoor rinks. It's got an indoor soccer spot, has an indoor running track, a climbing wall, a pool. Everything you need is here at this brand new sport and rec center. So this is the newest one. They also have some other great spots to go to for indoor ice rinks as well. Maybe some older facilities, but all in all, amazing and great things to do here in Beaumont. Now, what is the house prices like? And this is probably one of the biggest things. What we're finding right now in this current market is there's very little new construction for sale. I think last time I checked, there was about 5 times more resale than brand new construction, which is quite odd. That being said, it's still, because of that, is a little bit more affordable, as you can see here, than Edmonton. It looks like a $30,000 spread. If you're buying resale, this is true. But if you're buying new construction, it's kind of the opposite. Their houses in new constructions are larger. A lot of them have a little bit bigger lots, larger square footage, a lot of triple attached garage, and the lots are fabulous in Beaumont as well. Lots of green spaces, pond views, lots of walking paths, great things to do here in Beaumont. I like it. I recommend it. It is hard to find a home, but in my mind, it's a great spot to be.
Fantastic. So Beaumont is a really fantastic French heritage village just outside of Edmonton. Great place to live, but you got to be a little bit more patient if you're looking for a home there and ready to pounce as soon as the right one comes up. Thanks so much, Jay, for sharing what it's like to live in Beaumont. And if you like these videos, we're dropping a new one every single Wednesday. Please click like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep you updated.